like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Hey now, it's your girl ChonitaNicole, and welcome to Do Dream On if you're new, and if you're already a dreamer, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Okay, I'm super duper excited, per usual, to show you how I turned this graduation stole into this. I don't want to get into all the details because I need y'all to watch the video. But, baby, shout out to Jemiah. Congratulations. She is a graduate of Howard University. So, shout out to her. Thank you so much for booking me to shoot your photos and let me do this video. Let me just show you how I went ahead and did this. Let go. Okay, y'all. I'm going to show you how I made this graduation stole, and I'm going to show you why this one looks like this and this one looks separated. Okay, so let's just get into it. We are going to start from the first screen of Canva. We're going to go to custom size. I already put in the width 11 inches by 17 in height because this is the size paper I'm using for my Epson Workforce 7720. Okay, so this is the size paper. What I did was I already measured the size of the graduation stole. Each size from the middle portion is 28 inches long, and it's approximately 25.25 inches from the top to the triangle portion of the stole. Okay, once you get to the triangle portion, it's about 2.3 inches. All right, that's the estimate. So 28 inches long each, and then the top of the stole is 3.65 inches, the smallest portion, and then as you go down it gets thicker. It's 4.75 inches, okay, in width. So I'm actually going to make the top, I'm going to go to elements, I'm going to grab the square, all right, and I'm going to make the top portion 5 inches in width, and I'm literally going to make it 17 inches in height. I'm going to duplicate that, and then I'm going to slide it over. So I'm only using this to help as a guide, okay? As you see, my rulers and my guides are here. If you do not see this, you can go to File, Show Rulers and Guides. So if this is how yours look, you can go here, click this, and now you can see the inches and everything, okay? I personally like more template styles so that I can know exactly what I'm doing. Once I have that, I am going to duplicate the page. However, I'm going to make this, if this is 17 inches, remember I said it was about 25.25 inches. So I'm going to make this 9 inches, okay? No, actually I'm going to make it 10 inches because if I have to cut some of the middle to overlap, I'd rather make it 10 inches. I'm going to duplicate it, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to elements again. I'm going to grab a triangle, spin it around to 180. All right. This is specifically just so I can see. It's too long to be the couple inches, but this is literally just so that I can see. Okay, so now we have the graduation stole. See it that way. Stole, I'm sorry. Now we have the graduation stole. You can see it that way. And bam. Okay, so I am going to be using Miss Jemiah's photos that I actually took these photos. So shout out to you. Congratulations to you. She is graduating from Howard University. And so I'm going to be using her photos. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this photo here. I'm going to edit the image. This is a Canva Pro feature. I'm going to go to background remover. Okay, I know I'm going to use that one. I'm going to press apply, and then now I have all of her colors inside of here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my kind of rose color there, press the square at the top, which is for colors if you hover over that, and I'm going to grab this blue out of her images, out of her colors, okay? And this is a hex code. That pound sign is 445882. That's the hex code. So that's what I'm going to make all of the images for right now. I'm going to be making her colors this shade of blue, a red, and kind of like a gray. All right, that's what I'm going to be doing. So now I have this image. All of the images, I am going to be making sure they are 3.3 inches in width. And I'm making sure they're 3.3 inches in width because technically, although this is 5 inches, technically the width of the top portion of the stole is 3.65. So I want to make sure that I have enough wiggle room. So every image, every word, everything, I'm going to be making 3.33, and I'm going to be making sure it's in the direct center of the colors here, so I can make sure that that does not get cut off. Okay, so I know I want that photo. I think I like this photo. Removing the background again, applying it, and then I'm taking away all the excess there. And then I want a picture of her smiling. So let's see, which photo do I want? Okay, I want this photo. All right, this one's going to go down here. I'm going to remove the background again. When you decorate, as I've told you all the time, when you're designing, when you're getting that ready, you literally can do it however you want to do it. It's 100% up to you, but this is how I'm going to do it. So what I'm going to do for her is, like I said, I'm making sure if you move that, you see that? The width is 3.3 or 3.4. We're going to make it 3.4. And then I'm going to go to edit image again. I'm going to go to shadows. I'm going to go to glow. And then I'm going to click these radio things, right? I'm going to take the blur off. I'm keeping the transparency at 50. I'm taking it up to 10. And then I'm changing the color to white. So it's not really going to look white. It's going to look like that grayish color, okay? So I want her to kind of pop out. I'm literally going to do this, add that shadow glow to all of them. Same thing. You could even input 10. You can take the blur down, change the color to white, press apply, bam. That's how I want all of her photos to pop out. Okay? You can change the colors, the blur, the transparency to whatever you want. This is just specifically what I want. Okay, because I want it to kind of pop out, but I didn't want it to be white, because if you guys don't know, sublimation does not print in white. Okay, now I'm going to go and get the actual mascot logo there. I am going to, and I'm going to zoom back out so we can just see where everything is going to be placed. I'm going to go to edit image again. I'm putting the same shadow effect on this one, the exact same one. All right, so you see how much of a difference that makes? It kind of was getting drowned out by the blue, so I wanted to make sure that I did that. Okay, then I'm going to go to text. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to change the font to 24. The font size, I'm going to change the font to Graduate. Y'all know that's my favorite font right now. She understood the assignment. Okay. Once again, I'm making sure this is going to be 3.3 inches in width as well. And then I'm making sure with those magenta lines, it's in the middle. I'm going to take the red out of this bison, this hex code right there, and these are going to be my words. Okay. I'm going to go to Elements, and I'm going to go to red glitter. Okay, playing around with the red glitter, seeing what I like. I like this splash here, and then I like, what's the red glitter that I like? I wanted to get some red glitter that kind of had some white in it, because where I'm placing it, if it were to get kind of messed up, I didn't want it to matter, if that makes sense, right? So let's see, which glitter did I use? This is the glitter I used. All right, I'm going to take that up at the top for a second. There it is. So I actually have this splash I'm using and this glitter that I'm using. See, that's the same one. Okay, so now I have that. I'm going to set that at the top. I'm going to go ahead, make this smaller. Remember, 3, 3. And what I'm doing is because that photo is cutting her off, I don't want it to look like that. I don't look like she's just floating on there, okay? I'm going to turn it a little bit. And then I'm going to go to text. I'm going to grab the text. All right, we're going to make that font 36. I'm going to put HU, you know, 3 exclamation marks. Go back to font, pick graduate again for the font. Okay, and then I want that color to be, no, we could just pick white. All right, I'm putting that on top. There we go there. Okay, so now I have, she understood the assignment. I think I want to go to effects like I did, pop it a little bit. Now we're going to take this same font. I'm going to duplicate it, bring it down 2022. Okay, make it larger. I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to change the line spacing. I'm going to make this the red, go to effects, and I'm going to do the splice. All right, now I'm going to go to this text again, bring it up, make it 36 so I can see it, make it white so I can see the font. No capital. Class of 2022. Okay. I'll make it larger so we can see it. All right. And that's 3, 3 again. Now I'm lining it up. Okay. Let's make sure. Yep. All right. Make sure everything is in the middle. Everything is centered. And you can lock these if you want. So now we have that. You see? Ooh, nope. So I actually went and I locked these because I didn't have time for these things keep moving. All right, so now I can move everything on top of it, but those won't lock in the back. Okay, so now I knew I wanted to have this glitter because, like I said, if you were to, first it pops, but if you were to mess up, the glitter would be a lot easier to hide than anything else. So we can group that, bring it down, group this. That seems like it's in the right spot. And what you can do is you can measure the inches of where you want your words to lay. I hope if that makes sense. Okay. So what I want is I want to make sure there's space at the bottom, and a little space at the top so I can make sure that it overlaps when I'm doing the overlapping of the colors. Alright, so now there's enough space. If I need to cut a little bit, I can, but that I can overlap this blue. Perfect. I'm going to take this red, duplicate it, slide it all the way down. And now I want this to cover the bottom. It doesn't have to just cover this little triangle. It's going to cover the whole bottom. I'm duplicating it again and sliding it over. And what I did was, because this bottom part is so tricky, I just covered it completely. Because the top part, remember, is 3.65. The bottom part is 4.75. So if this is 11 inch wide paper, that's basically 10 inches. So we just go ahead and give a little wiggle room. I'm going to unlock these, and then I'm going to just slide it over. I didn't do the entire thing because I could save a little bit of ink, right? So now I am going to print these out. Actually, I'm going to, download these. You download them, transparent background, and then we're going to go ahead, download these and open them up inside of Silhouette Studio. So that's just how I designed it. You can design it however you want, but I think this is so cute. It pops out. It's just really cute to me. Straight to the point, simple. This glitter's popping. Let's go. Now we go inside of Silhouette Studio. Okay, I merged the images inside of Silhouette Studio, and then, do this look like it's a different glitter? Real quick, y'all, that was a different glitter. So this is the correct glitter. Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm using the same one. So that was a different glitter. I'm like, I knew it looked a little different. It's still cute. Both of them are cute, but I knew it looked different. So we're just going to quickly swap these glitters out. And I'm Command C, Command V on my keyboard just to make it a little bit quicker for me. Okay. Alright. I'm like, I knew it looked a little different. Something was off. Anywho, same thing, just the different colors. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead into Silhouette Studio. Now I have the images inside of Silhouette Studio. They're all ready to print out. And yeah, so now meet me at my desk. Let's go ahead and print these out, and let's go ahead and press them. Okay guys, I wanted you to see how it looked. I was able to go ahead and do it separately. I wanted to kind of try to save ink. So I was able to do this one with the slits, but this one I just said, let's go ahead and just do the whole page. Now, I don't know if your printer does this, but sometimes my printer prints, you see that? It prints crooked. So it's okay, and it's fine. I already measured them. Everything still works. But now I'm going to go ahead and pre-press my star, and I'm going to cut these out so you can see how it's going to look, okay? Okay, so we're going to cut this part out. You see, this is almost like a tie. It's skinnier at the top, and then it gets thicker at the bottom. And it has a little crease right here, which a lot of times kind of messes up. All right, so we are going to cut down the middle. The ink was trying to act up, but I'm not messing with that. All right, so we're gonna be cutting, and we're going to be taping. Okay, so I'm gonna for sure just cut this bottom part off. All right. And then I'm going to for sure just cut a little bit of this bottom part off. Okay, because we're going to be taping these down. Now this side, I don't know why my printer does that a lot. It really bothers me, y'all. But I'm always able to fix it. But still, it's like, come on. We just go cut. Y'all see me? Okay, good. The top part of that off. And we're gonna cut the side and the bottom of that. Now I do still have to pre-press this, but I just want to get majority of it down. Y'all see me? Good. Okay. We just have to make sure it's enough all the way around. I'm so nervous. I gotta make sure. Oh Lord. See, I cut it wrong. I do that. I gotta make sure it's enough for the other side to be completely covered too. I don't want to print another piece of paper, y'all. We need it to be enough on each side to cover it completely. Where is this cut at? And I think I cut it too, but we just gotta tape it down. All right. All right. Did it cut it? All right. So we're gonna see if we can fix it because I'm not using all this ink again. Not gonna happen, baby. Never. Okay. So like I said, we still gotta lint roll and pre-press it. But what we're gonna do is, this is, okay. We're gonna see where this is gonna go. All right. Okay. We got enough. Let's just go ahead and pre-press. I just wanted to make sure it was long enough. Okay. All right. We are going to lint roll this on both sides. And then we're going to pre-press it. Now this is a 16 by 24, but this is 28 inches, so it's not enough, still not enough space. So I'm gonna go ahead, just pre-press it for a couple seconds because it's real hot. All right, so now it's pre-pressed, lint rolled. Now let's see how we're gonna take this thing on here. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna flip it over so I can see how much is covered. Okay. I'll make sure everything is covered on this side. Like all the side, everything around it. Can y'all see that? Once I tape it, I might bring you in so you can see it from like a top angle. But we need it all taped down. So everything can be covered. Ooh, it's hot. Baby. Alright, so you see how it's completely covered, okay? Now we're going to overlap the blues, but we want to make sure we get the top of this covered too. I almost think I want to cut a piece of that off. And let's see if I can. So the blues are gonna come together. Oh, okay. I don't know if y'all, yeah, y'all can see it. Okay. So yeah, this is how we gonna do it. We're going to overlap these blues really good, and I'm gonna flip it over and do it on that side too. Cover everything up, tape everything down. Okay. I'm gonna make sure y'all can see it all too. So give me 1 second, I'll make sure you can see everything. And then we have to put the butcher paper on the top and bottom. Okay, then we're gonna take this and we're going to flip it over. I'm going to proceed to tape the back of it down. That's the blues, okay? Okay. Just so you can see, I'm going to be pressing it twice, at least on this side. Look at this. I am going to bend it right here. Do you guys see that? I'm going to bend it right there because that's where the other side is going to do it. And if it overlaps, that's fine. Now I'm just cutting that part off. Okay, if it overlaps, it's completely fine because it's glitter. So it's not going to look too bad, okay? So that's going to be the first part that I am pressing. I'm going to press this part first. And this is going to make sure that the crease gets pressed twice. Okay, guys? Slide it in under. It's going to be for 400 degrees for 60 seconds. Because this is a 16 by 24, only this little part is not getting pressed right now. So that's going to get pressed second. But everything else is completely under the press. Because remember, it's 28 inches and this is 24 inches. So just those few inches and I'm going to press that. Okay? All right, y'all. The first press is done. I can see the colors coming through, or I literally can see the colors. I'm literally just sliding it over. Now it's up under here again. And now I'm going to make sure this gets pressed really good. Okay. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to leave it on and do the other side. I'm so nervous. I think I'm going to just reveal it all at the same time. Okay. So here is the bottom portion. Once again, I'm going to flip it over. It's a little bit heavier because I'm keeping it on the back for right now. I'm going to reveal it all at the same time. So we're going to flip this over. All right, make sure the entire thing is covered. The entire portion is covered. We are going to tape it down completely on this side. Tape it down completely on the other side. Tape this down. All right. Now we're going to add this overlay. Okay. All right. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing pretty good. I'm literally taping the whole thing. Okay. That is just my personal preference. Everything's taped. We're going to flip it over, and we're going to pay attention to two parts. This part and this part. First, this part. Tape the seam part completely down. Okay? Come on, don't mess up. We're then going to bend this part back, and I'm actually gonna let it over. I'm gonna let it fold over a little bit. Yep. Oh, shoot, I'm about to mess it up. I got this time, I'm about to mess it up, y'all. Okay. So now, this part I'm gonna take down. I need to make sure this part is taped down, because what's going on here? All right, y'all. So we're going to start with the top again. Starting with the top. All right. All right. So we're gonna let this kind of just chill and soak and get inside of the substrate. Whew. Jesus, it's hot. You gotta be very careful, y'all. Very, very careful. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna peel this side off and let that other side kind of just chill for a second. Oh, sooky, y'all. Look at this, baby. Looky. This looks so good. Let's see the top. Don't play with me. People tops was not looking good. When I tell you people tops wasn't looking good, my top is literally almost 100% perfect. Oh, y'all. Look at this. This looks so good. But this top, don't play with me. We just gonna take it all off now because I'm excited to see what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Y'all, when I tell you, let me do it this way so y'all can see it unfold. Even the seam part. Oh my God. The top. Yo. Oh. Y'all, I want to scream. When I tell you, this looks so good. Y'all. This looks so good. Baby, it is perfect. OMG. You guys. Okay. I just want to scream. I'm legitimately so happy with it. You guys. Okay. I'm gonna have to bring you guys in. It's that cut for me. The words maybe could have been over a little bit, but it's not cut off. So I'll pay attention to that the next time. But other than that, this one is perfect. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm about to bring y'all in so y'all can take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. This is literally almost 100% perfect. And those are just kind of the lights and the glitter. That was centered great. Okay. Centered great. This looks good. This was where this is only because it's tape. So that's the overlay, but that still looks good. That turned out good. So good. Then the other side, she understood the assignment could have been over just a little bit, but that's not a big deal. But it could have been over just a little bit. Y'all, looky. Oh my goodness. Turned out good right there. I could even put glitter, anything. This turned out so good. I am so happy with it. It's no white spots. Everything is fully covered. Most things is perfectly centered. baby. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. I am so happy with it. This is my first time doing one too, so very excited, very happy. Go Jemiah, go. Go Jemiah, go. Congratulations, girl. She understood the assignment. I'm just so happy with it. And look how clear those pictures are. Shot by ChonitaNicole. Yes. All right, y'all. Let's chat about this. And that's a wrap. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, holla at your girl. If you have not already, please join our Facebook group, Queen Dreamer. We love it over there. You guys, I am loving this, okay? Literally loving it. Okay, so I do have a couple tips. One, you want to make sure that you're giving yourself enough space for the seam. You want to make sure you're giving yourself enough space. You want to make sure that the images are small enough and centered inside of the actual substrate. Okay, you want to make sure when you put it over, when you're taping it, that you're making sure it's centered. So you won't get that little bit of a hiccup there. It's not that bad, but you want to make sure that you don't get it. I did it, so you ain't got to do it. Okay, so just make sure you're taking your time, you're taping everything down, your measurements are great, you have enough colors around it. But y'all, this turned out so good. Great luck. If you do some, please let me know. I hope some of my tips help. Hey y'all, follow me on TikTok, Do Dream One is the handle. Instagram, Do Dream One is the handle. Like my Facebook page, Do Dream On. And I love y'all. Did y'all know that? I think y'all knew that. Anywho, y'all be safe out there. You hear? Bye. Thank you for your time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.